is Kurt Waltower. I'm a detective with the Delaware County Sheriff's Office. I was the on-call detective at the time that it occurred. So I've been involved since the very beginning, since day one. Garth Rector worked at Ball State University. He worked in dining services.
I will continue to do this because I'm his voice. He was a father, he was a husband, he was a son, he was a brother.
Anyone who has any information on the murder of Garth Rector can call anytime. There's a tip line, anonymous tip line, on the Delaware County Sheriff's Office website that you can contact also.
Garth, I will see you again, and we will laugh and we will be happy again. I will see your smile.
Former wrestling coach Garth Rector was gunned down in his kitchen. Garth Gene Buddy Rector was born on February 9, 1960 in Muncie, Indiana. He came from a family with a high school wrestling background. He was a wrestling coach who was wildly popular, and everyone always had something good to say about him. On March 21, 2008, he was 48 years old and recently separated from his wife. He was living alone in a small rented house in the sleepy, rural Delaware County town of Cowan. He allegedly was dating more than one woman at the time, and one of those women had a not-so-happy husband. Family and friends described Garth as going through a midlife crisis. Garth had told his sister that he wanted to go through counseling to make things right. He was hoping a family trip to California to celebrate his sister's graduation from the Army would be a chance to reconcile with his wife. Sadly, his plan never made it to fruition. Somebody had broken the window to the back side door to gain entry into Garth's house and was lying in wait for him to come home from the grocery store. After he entered his house and sat down his groceries, someone shot him 5 times and he fell dead to the kitchen floor. The first shot came from 30 feet away. The coroner's report indicated that Garth had been shot twice in the neck, one each in the back and right shoulder, and in the right forearm. One of the bullets caused a cervical spine fracture. Others struck his right lung and liver. Then, without taking anything, the murderer sped away, almost hitting a school bus as it peeled out of Garth's driveway. One of the ladies that Garth was dating before he was killed was his landlady. She lived on the same property, but in a separate house. They had recently broken up with her fiancé, and it seems like he took it pretty rough. The ex-fiancé also was an avid gun collector. He knew his way around the house that Garth was staying in, and his DNA was found inside. The man also never missed work except for the day that Garth was killed, and his alibi was not a very good one. He also refused to do a polygraph. Another woman Garth was dating worked with him at Ball State University, and she was married. That woman's husband wouldn't take a polygraph either. There are at least 3 persons of interest, no suspects, and Garth's case remains unsolved.